Hello guys, Eddie Hates Anime here. Super duper hyped for this. Otto's first take debut. We're also doing Phantom Seeds very soon after this. Two amazing musical entities that I love. Y'all know this. And I love the first take in general. So this is going to be peak. However, this came out at 5 in the morning. It is 5 p.m. right now for me. I am a whole 12 hours late. So to apologize, next time I will make sure to react to the next drop of Otto's 12 hours early. I don't even know how I do that. I will invent a time machine by then. That's how dedicated I am to doing better for this fandom. Okay? So forgive me, please. Jokes aside, also, for this being one of the most important reactions in Otto music history, for me at least, I'm very hyped for this. I had to have shaved and ruined it. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mind how I look when I shave. But I'm never used to it at first. I had to give it like a week. This is only my second time ever shaving, and the last time it took like a week to get used to it. But I also got a pimple. And I never fucking get pimples. Y'all have seen me throughout the years. Even when I was the fucking fat and shit, I was never really been an acne person, okay? And if I do, it's like one on the top of my forehead or something, and it goes away. This has been here for a few days, and it's freaking me the fuck out. Am I finally hitting puberty? Is my voice finally going to stop sounding super? I'm not self-conscious about my voice. I actually don't mind it, but I recognize that it's not like the deepest, manliest voice. But also, you know who does have a really cool and voice that can go deep? Otto. There we go. We brought it back on track. I wasn't totally going off. That was buffering. Did y'all see that? I totally didn't go off topic. That all wrapped back in technically. I'm also really cold, so today we've got the Pikachu blanket. It probably honestly is a Temu blanket or something, because my mom started using Temu recently, but she gave it to me for Christmas, and it's the thought that counts. And you know what? It's actually pretty nifty. Sometimes I try to bring a whole ass big blanket to this chair, and they just don't be hitting. But a small blanket, it's actually perfect. And it's wintertime. Ooh. But I'm not going to need the blanket in about 2 minutes, because the flames from Otto's Usseewa performance is gonna heat me up. This is also a perfect song to choose for this, because I can't even imagine the raw. Like I've reacted and I've been there live for the live versions, right? And that is probably the rawest form, but there is something like hearing a live-esque performance in a proper mic, as opposed to hearing like a camera recording or being there hearing it through speakers and stuff. So having that quality and hearing like the rawness, you get that in the studio version, sure, but no matter every singer, every artist, everything vocally will always have some sort of thing on it. Whether you're amazing or not, it is always going to be somewhat messed with. Not to say that's a bad thing, but it's never going to be the purest form. First take makes it a very clear point. They do not do that. That's the whole point. So it's going to be crazy hearing this, and I'm hyped. I also never wear this shirt, so the tag is kind of bothering me. But I had to bring out the Otto merch. Okay, I am looking at myself, and for some reason I am moving at 3 frames per second. Like One Punch Man season 3 type shit, so if the video quality is ass, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Do we get subs? Yay! Oh, we haven't unlocked her yet! Oh, God. This is about to be so fucking cool! Let's do it! My volume all the way up? Can I make it 150%? Ah! 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 I'm not ready for the majestical ha. I love the energy she brings to the song. Once again, having heard it live, especially the end of Usseewa, where she like goes out of control screaming. I mean, even in like Aishite, 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 some of these songs she just lets absolute fucking loose when live, right? She fucking like to the untrained ear they wouldn't get it, but I actually really like it when she goes off script screaming, kind of. If that makes sense. You guys probably know what I mean. So I don't know if we're gonna get that here like at the end or something, but I just love her energy for the song, and I low-key feel bad because like the song is very serious. This isn't just the Usseewa thing, but there's always these songs that are like talking about these deepest things, and I'm over here like, man, the beeps and the boops are sounding nice, but come on, like of course I recognize like the meanings of the song and why it's so popular and why it's like low-key an anthem for the new gen and stuff. It's really cool when you get into the nitty-gritty, but also let me vibe. This is awesome so far. Oh my god. Okay. Such calculated movements. This is different because yeah, while she is in the box and she does dance live, you know, even for the closest person, they're not seeing this close. Here you can get away with some more nuanced movements, fucking hit a robot or something, maybe fucking whip a nene. Maybe not whip a nene. I think Silento's in like prison for murdering someone, so maybe don't do that one. But to be fair, a lot of dances are probably done by terrible people. I'm sure R. Kelly hit a few mean dances back in the day. Depending on whether you think MJ did it or not, he's hit a bunch of good dances. So fuck it. I don't care what you dance to. Jokes aside, yeah, you can hit some more littler moves. You know, maybe some. We can see it. So that's pretty. That's pretty. And just like the hand gestures and stuff. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure she does them live. I just don't remember. Because what I remember from both auto concerts I've been to is jumping, screams, vibes, and then obviously some dance moves and stuff, or some movements, but they're more the exaggerated ones that I remember. I don't exactly remember, like, you know, she did some fucking gang signs or something. I don't know. Ooh, I like how she hit that. Ooh, wait. I also appreciate the first take version because having heard this song a bazillion times, for some reason when hearing in the first take one, maybe it's the nature of it, maybe it's because I'm listening harder, I always appreciate the instrumental so much more, whether it's like live or a backtrack. Obviously the live ones are gonna be fucking crazy, but this beat is so fucking nuts, dude. It's so fucking what's the word? Like I don't know, it's nefarious, but her delivery here is getting a little spicy. I'm loving it. Like that switch. Here we go. Ooh, okay. Wasn't actually expecting a wild one right there, but I'll take it. I was just about to make a calm before the storm kind of joke with this part, but let's go, Otto! Yes! Yes! Usseewa! Nice. That made me happy. That made me smile. Ooh. Hey. We don't like that in real life here, but for the sake of the performance, that was a very cool ending. Very cool gesture. Wow. Holy shiz. Yeah, that was peak. That was absolutely fucking peak. Oh my goodness. And I still have a whole 6 minutes of Phantom Seeds to react to. Oh my god. Today is a treat. Thank you, the first take. Oh my goodness. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay, I'm glad I went to the credits to confirm this, because as I was mentioning the beat thing earlier, I did have a smidgen of a thought like maybe it was a live version, and I'm just not being able to tell, because the last time I listened to Usseewa was not recent. It was probably like a month ago or something, which is kind of sad now that I think about it, but I'm glad I listened to it here, because fuck, that reignited my love for the song. Um, in terms of auto, I've been listening to a lot of recent stuff, I guess, and then like I don't know. You know, you go through phases of what songs you listen to. But I'm glad I checked the credits, because it is a live version. That's probably actually why I hear it, because I was like noticing that piano a lot more. I was really noticing the electric guitar in certain moments, and just the other things. And I was like, okay, it makes sense that this is here. So I'm glad I checked before ending the video. Let's go through some comments though. Auto's all black because she hasn't been unlocked. That's what I fucking said. Hey, great minds think alike. Vinicius Burger. Black Bloop said I can already see Auto reacting to this and screaming from cringing at herself again. I love her personality when reacting to her own stuff. It's just so funny. And endearing. Hearing Auto screaming first thing is the New Year's goes hard as hell. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm late. I'm 17 hours into the new year. So my bad, guys. The game is the game. Sorry, this has nothing to do with Auto. I didn't realize Islet did a first take that I missed. I have to react to that now. They're one of my favorite K-pop groups. I'm sorry. It has nothing to do with this. Bro's acting like it's concert. That's what I fucking said. Well, I didn't exactly say that. I was contemplating. I was guessing. I was pondering. I was hypothesizing that she might do it. That way. And I'm glad she did, because I love the progressive screams at the end, where it starts to get a little wild and not even singing anymore. You know, I fucking love that. Yeah, no, this is amazing. Yes, this is what I said. Really knows how to play in the silhouette as if it's a whole art, because when you are just a silhouette, we can't go off of facial features, we can't go off of expressions and stuff, we can't go off of anything. But using the silhouette as an art piece, as the contrast with the background, especially with it being a white background here, you are actually just a moving art piece at that point, visually, like a drawing almost, or I don't know, like you get to be animated even. Which, no, isn't this noble concept that I fucking made up just now, nor is it something that you can't do without being a silhouette. But it's really nice here. So shout out to Otto. I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm a yapasaurus. You order a yappuccino. But you know, I should have said this joke. I should have said I was yapping until Otto told me to shut up, like Usseewa. I'm in the videos.